So here are the insider tips and secrets on oven roasted tomatoes and oven roasted peppers for pizza, pasta, sandwiches, you name it. Don't go buy the jars of roasted red peppers. You won't need to anymore when you see how easy this is. So you take your whole roast pepper, a Ziploc bag, again, can't live without it. And this is coming right off the gas flame until it's charred and the skins are all wrinkly like an old person. In we go, the bag. And the second one, it's right on the open flame. And if you don't have gas, it can be done in the oven at 500 degrees on a cookie sheet. Turn the fans on because it makes a big mess. Goes in here, and then cut all the air off, and it'll sort of steam up in the bag. And once they're cool enough to handle, we'll start to peel off the blackened outside skins. And then you can either keep them whole, intact, or we slice them up and they're amazing on pizzas and in sandwiches. So that's all you need to do for oven roasted peppers. So I can start to pull off the skins and leave the skins right in the bag so your garbage is all in the bag. Off it comes, and they're beautiful. You want a little bit of the blackened here, and once it's all peeled, you can rinse it, but don't do this under the running water because you'll lose a ton of the flavor. It smells incredible. It smells like Italy in this bag. It's too hot to handle, but once it's cool enough to handle, the core will pop right out, and then they'll be ready to eat. They're also amazing just with salt and pepper and goat's cheese on top, and do it like a roasted red pepper salad instead of a roasted tomato salad. So, oven roasted tomatoes, also best kept secret, easiest thing to do. So you just take your Romas or your big plums, slice them all down the middle, have your cookie sheet ready, lined with parchment paper, and again, get out your good quality olive oil. This is amazing to do when tomatoes aren't in season and you're craving tomatoes. You can use this for a tomato sauce, slow oven roasted tomatoes. Now you have two options. For those of us who don't have time and in a hurry and not as organized, I'm speaking of myself, crank the oven to 450 and these will shrivel up in as quick as 20 minutes time. Ideally, you want to do it in a slower, lower oven, so 300 for like 2 to 3 hours. And it's like they've been kissed by the sun and they're all shriveled up. So some pepper, again, part of my staple, can't live without my olive oil. Can't imagine how much I consume in this household in a year. This is also a staple you can do ahead of time if you're feeding a crowd. This is definitely a make ahead situation here. A little bit of salt. Now how easy was that? You might as well double up, make 2 batches, then you have them on hand for sandwiches for days to come. Okay, let's take a look. Ah yes, smells like Italy in here. Look how fabulous those are. The caramelization is perfect. You can even drizzle a little bit of balsamic on top of those, smash them up, throw them in with some pasta, and you'll be a popular cook.